kid, and then there's a wall down the middle. I'd never been in an Orthodox shul, like, you know, the mechitza that you have in here. Not right now, but when the services. And I never saw that before. And then the men are on one side and the women are on the other side. And I'm there thinking, I'm not here to meet a guy. So I go sit with the women. I'm there to meet a woman, right? So, and after all, they have the same hat that I have on, right? So I go over and I sit with the women, and I try to, Rabbi, I start trying to talk to them, and I'm one woman and said, you do that, there's no more repetition. For the women,
And then one day, almost 65 years ago, in a camp in Germany, in a terrible camp, where there was no work anymore. Mind you, in the different camps, I worked in factories, I worked digging ditches, I worked in a stone quarry. I had a job to carry bodies from the execution places to the crematorium, all kinds of terrible, miserable work. But now, in this camp, there was no more any work. There was no food. The bodies were not buried. There were big mounds of bodies. The German was shooting into the camp from the guard towers, and my strength and my hope were ebbing, I must tell you. I must have understood that I have just weeks left in my life. And then one day, on the 2nd of May, and I didn't know the date now, but I know it now, on the 2nd of May in the afternoon, American soldiers showed up. And it was a day of glory, an unexpected liberation. We didn't know that the American soldiers were 7 miles away, and where the camp was, the Russians were only about 20 miles away. We didn't know. The Germans still behaved until the last minute like brutal oppressors. And then American soldiers, subsequently, I found out they were from the 82nd Airborne Division. They came, the Germans ran away, and we were liberated. People still continue dying because many people... Two things. Good people said to me, don't tell us what happened, look to the future. Okay? But second, the Holocaust, I was very brief in describing the terrible immersion and pain and suffering and dead bodies. It took years for me to be able to intellectually embrace this, to kind of get a hold of it and be able to talk about it. It's something difficult to explain and difficult to deal with, and it's difficult also to tell people what I have seen without crying. So it took some years before I was able to do that. But for my children, my son is, older son is named after my father and my daughter, no, our daughter, I'm sorry, is named after my mother. And at some point they asked, tell us about it, tell us. And I said, no, imagine I'm Adam, nothing happened before me, but they didn't accept it. So they pushed, and I at some point decided, concluded that I'm able and I'm obliged and I have an obligation to talk about it. I started talking about it, then I went on and wrote the book.